Hello students, welcome to one more discussion on the energy engineering laboratory. So I am Professor Suresh Mani, Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. So let me discuss the equipment which is known as bomb calorimeter. So basically this is a digital bomb calorimeter, so advanced version, and it is used for determining the calorific value of solid as well as liquid fuels. It is a very simple experiment. Looks very complicated, but the fundamentals are very simple. What is a calorimeter? Calorimeter is a device to determine the heating value of a fuel. Okay, how you are going to determine the heating value of a fuel? Very simple it is. We will take some known quantity of known mass of fuel. Okay, then we will burn that fuel. When we burn the fuel, heat is released. So whatever heat is released after burning the fuel, that will be transferred to some liquid, say water in this case. So because of the transfer of heat, the water temperature will rise. So we will see the initial temperature of water, the known quantity mass of the water, and the final temperature. So by using the simple relation m into Cp into delta T, we can find out what is the amount of heat released by the fuel. So these fundamentals or this formula is used not only for this bomb calorimeter, even for voice calorimeter, where you are determining the calorific value of gaseous fuel. There also same thing. The amount of heat released is conveyed to water, and again by using the relation mCp delta T, we can find out the calorific value. It is assumed that whatever heat is liberated by burning of the fuel is carried away by the water. Okay, one thing. This was a simple way, but in real practice when we do, it requires a lot of gadgetry. As I was telling, it has to go through this ASTM specification, and they are very stable. So now we will see this. So basically this is a crucible. In this crucible we will keep the known quantity of fuel, say 1 gram, 2 grams of fuel. Okay. Now after keeping the fuel, we need to burn the fuel. To burning, these are the two electrodes. So you can see the electrodes, and these electrodes are connected by the nickel chromium wire, nichrome wire. This is given here. Okay. So I will connect this two, and this electrical is connected to the firing unit of the digital firing unit of the bomb calorimeter, and it has digital thermometer. Okay, so I take the known amount of fuel, I will weigh it, put it here, then I will put the nichrome wire. Even I will weigh the nickel chromium wire length also I will weigh, because that also has some calorific value. And if I use some thread, the amount of thread, that also the calorific value is known, that also I will use, because that also is liberating heat when burnt. Okay, this bomb, this is known as bomb, and this is the cap. It is a very strong device. So here I will put around 250 bar of oxygen. This is filled with oxygen, pure oxygen. Okay, to permit combustion. And this whatever this bomb is kept in this calorimeter. This is known as calorimeter vessel. You can come close here. It is written calorimeter vessel with bomb support and insulating base. Okay, so whatever heat is released by burning of this fuel is transferred to this calorimeter, and in this calorimeter we will have a known quantity of water. So I take 1.5 liters, means 1500 ml or 1500 grams of water, and insert this. So the heat of this is transferred to this water. Okay, and this calorimeter is kept inside here, and this is the stirrer. You can see this is electrical motor. This is electrical motor and a stirrer here. This stirrer goes here and it stirs. Here also there is water, and it is insulated so that there is no heat loss due to radiation. So this is the basic unit. You have got a digital thermometer also. Okay, but what we do, it is not just simple. The fuel itself is burning. Now here we are burning the. To start this experiment, what we will do? This is the benzoic acid. You can see benzoic acid. So we will make the pellets. We have got a small press. we will make the pellets, and that we will burn. Okay, known quantity we will burn, and we will try to find out the water equivalent of this calorimeter, because this calorimeter water equivalent we need to find out. Okay, then we will second stage we will use the fuel and fill this bomb with oxygen, say around 25 bar pressure. Okay, and then fire it, wait for the temperature to stabilize, that is called steady state. Means steady state means with respect to time the temperature is not changing, then we will take the reading. So once again I will repeat. So this device is known as bomb, a very strong solid vessel. This is the crucible, these are the firing terminals, this is the nickel chromium wire which is connected for firing. Okay, this is benzoic acid, this is the device, this is the calorimeter, this is the stirrer which is inserted here. This calorimeter will have some 1500 ml of water, and this is the firing unit, electrically firing, so that the fuel is burnt, and it also has got the digital readout. Stop. Calculation part, basically the fundamental is very simple. The higher calorific value of the fuel is W, capital W plus small w, T2 minus T1 into 4.187. This is M into Cp of water, 4.187 into delta T, difference in temperature. Okay, minus this is for the water calorimeter, what we have told. This is for the calorimeter, and here we have used the cotton thread as well as tungsten wire or the nickel chromium wire. So that also we have to take out the mass and the calorific value. This we have to deduct, and T is the weight. Okay, mass of the fuel taken. And how to find out this W, the water equivalent, small w, water equivalent? For that we have got a relation. As I told, that benzoic acid what we are taking, W is equal to HCV for this benzoic acid. This is 40.56 megajoules per kg into mass plus F into CF. Okay, F is mass of the fuse wire, CF is the calorific value of the fuse wire, plus T into CT. T into CT is mass of the cotton thread into CT is the calorific value of the cotton thread. So cotton thread mass into calorific value, nickel chromium wire mass into calorific value, this plus the M into HCV divided by 4.187 T2 minus T1. This will give the water equivalent. So this means what is the amount of water, we are converting that into like water equivalent, and that water equivalent is added to the W here. W, capital W is the mass of water in the calorimeter, as we discussed, 1500 grams. Okay, plus this water equivalent M into Cp into delta T. We will remove the mass and calorific value of both nickel chromium wire as well as the cotton thread, divided by P is the higher calorific value. So this way, we using these two simple relationships, we can find out the higher calorific value of solid fuel or even liquid fuel. Okay, thank you.